Well, we're at the Snug Harbor Inn, and it is in fact Halloween. So we're gonna get tricked. Ninja costume, okay. And I guess while I'm here, that's not really an upgrade, is it? Is it actually? Huh. 231 beats 227? Sure. While we're here, I need to find a vendor. This guy sell stuff? My browser good. Sell junk. Sell junk again. And then I think all this stuff we can hawk. I don't think we care about any of it. I'm keeping the Dark Moon thing for funsies. But I think that's pretty good. Sorry, it's a dance party. I'm not going to use that. Increase agility, sure, we'll use it at some point. That's all fine. I'm so lazy of these things. What is this? Handful of treats? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, what do we get from the treats? Those wands are awesome. Century Syrup Center. Huh. Sugar Rush, increases speed by 4%. Okay, highly minor, but sure, we'll take it. I have mail, apparently. What's going on with my mail? I haven't checked my mail in a long time. A feathery friend. Paratrainer from Freehold. Rodrigo is trying to offload some of his birds. Okay. And then Dana pulled Robo Rover. I found something you might like scurrying out of the rusted vault. You should stop by my shop, Rough Waters, next time you're in Borealis. Okay, well, maybe. What I'm kind of wanting to do is, I think I'm gonna go down here. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I think I'm gonna go down there. Let's scoot over here. It's been a little bit since I played this guy. I've had a couple busy weeks, and I got kind of sucked into Classic recently. But I think I'm gonna do on these quests over here. The what is it, Vigil Hill? Yeah, I want to do this quest in No Landing Zone and kind of work our way over a little bit. Maybe? I don't know. I think the last, I guess, of Drustvar, oh no, sorry, not Drustvar, of Tiergard Sound is this little island. So down here. So let's finish that up, and then I'll fly up here and take care of all the quests up here. And I think that's the end of all the quests. We still got 4 chapters to do, but I suspect we're close to finishing one down here. Anyway, that's a thought. We'll hit 114 today, which means we can then do our next war campaign quest, which is great. And so today is day 2, I guess, maybe technically day 3. I guess there's some Thursday stuff, but it's really day 2 of BlizzCon. Today's Saturday, the 2nd of November. I purchased a BlizzCon ticket, virtual ticket. I've never been to BlizzCon. I've always thought I wanted to go, but I've just never been. It's just hard to convince myself to spend the money on it. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. So I've never really talked about my personal finances heavily. I'm not, like, wildly wealthy by any means. I'm not a millionaire. Like I said, let's start with that. But, I've got savings. I've got some retirement money. I've got a decent paying job. My wife has a decent paying job. The point being that, trying to get over to this quest, the point being is that BlizzCon, buying tickets to get over there, hotel, all that, would not ruin my life. It would be like probably my vacation budget for the year, I would say. But it wouldn't ruin my life. But it's hard to justify like my vacation for the year, my wife and I's vacation for the year on BlizzCon, because she doesn't really care about it. Ooh, wily jackass we need to kill. Let's get a few things up and running first before we start this episode. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Soul Stone, Health Stones, good to go. And I don't know. So it's just like I've never convinced myself that it's worth going. And if my wife were into Blizzard or even video games at all, I think it might be more entertaining, because then she could join along and actually have a lot of fun. She might be interested in the costumes. I think like any costumes would be kind of cool for her, in the artwork of stuff. She likes art and all that. More creative-y things. But I kind of think that's like the extent of what she would enjoy. So it's kind of hard for me to like justify dragging her along. I don't think it's worth it to her by any means. So then, okay, so virtual tickets, right? So I bought virtual tickets every year since probably like, I don't really know how many years I bought it for. Probably since like 2014. I've been buying virtual tickets 2015. I've generally enjoyed that. Where's our other mob? Burnsy the Blade. Oh, there he is. I think he's behind us, maybe? Yeah, there he is. But I haven't bought it this year. I didn't even get to watch the opening ceremony because I was working. I was at work for the day. I was busy. I think I can catch it later for free, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But the point being is that I'm just not... Even the $50 for that, I'm having trouble justifying it. Like, oh, what is a rare spawn over here? What is that? Wow, that was a very fast rare spawn, which I think I've now missed. How fast is that thing? Much faster than me. There it is. That's cool. This is a fast rare spawn that runs around here. I want to get in on Gulliver. Is this too late that I missed the tag? Probably. Because it's like an alliance, so I don't get to get him. Dang. Okay, well, never mind. Next time, maybe. Okay, so I just not sure I can justify the $50 this year. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just... I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great news, but at the same time, I don't need to know that immediately. Am I still in combat, for real? Oh, there we go. So, in my thought being, why spend the money on it? I'll find the news from, like, official forums, Reddit, other forums, you know, video game coverage websites, and it kind of makes me not as motivated to spend $50. I don't know, so I haven't done it yet. Alright, next quest. The soldiers garrisoned here are doing their best to hold out, but they're struggling. Pirates haven't dared attack this gate in years, and never with such a large force. If you're handy in a fight, Lieutenant Terranfold will want to meet you. He's organizing the militia up ahead. Okay, let's do that. Anyway, and then like look at the rewards, and like, okay, there's some costumes for Modern WoW. That's cool. You know, that is, they're kind of cool looking. I like them. I think it's a pet for each race, also each faction. Also, Hearthstone, you get a legendary. But honestly, like, I play Hearthstone a fair amount still, but I've kind of like I'm slowly like kind of tailing off on how much I play it. And when I do play it, I'm almost always playing Tavern Brawls, Arena, or my Renounced Darkness Warlock deck. I don't need any new cards for that deck, basically ever. So, like, getting more cards doesn't really help me. I don't care about card backs. I already got a good one I like. So, like, the Hearthstone bonus perks I don't really care about. Overwatch, there's 2 skins, but I'm not particularly crazy about them. And then I don't really play StarCraft 2 anymore, or Diablo 4 ever, or Diablo 3, excuse me, ever. So, I can't justify a BlizzCon ticket for the goodies. And the rest of it I can get elsewhere. I've got other things I'm kind of doing this weekend, so I don't have a lot of time to sit down and watch stuff. Even though I could watch it later, I know, but, you know. Alright, we're reporting in. So, farmers who fight. Recruit 6 Vigil Hill farmers into the militia. I was hoping for a squad of Proudmoore Academy's finest, but I guess you'll have to do... Ouch. Burn. Okay. What we lack in manpower, we make up for in courage. Even the farmers here won't give up their land without a fight. Send the bravest of them to me. They will fight better alongside our marines than by themselves out in the fields. Okay? Slay 6 Iron-Tide Skyriders. Those pirates have air support. They're torching our farms and splitting our attention away from the front lines. Take them out of the sky. Okay, easy enough. Recruiting some people, killing some baddies. Alright, and we need to get Evermoss clumps. The medics here are doing their best, but they've suffered heavy casualties and are strapped for healing supplies. With a few clumps of Evermoss, that's a bad angle, I can mix a pain-killing tincture to ease the suffering of the injured. Can you forage some from the nearby trees? I'll help get Flynn stabilized. The last these people need is another wounded man howling in pain.
What's the situation?
Here's our buddy, Flynn, once again. Alright, so let's get some mossy moss, and kill some bad guys, and recruit some people, and yeah, okay, there's the moss. Cool. This is all like really well clumped up, looks like. It's convenient. Alright, this one's next. Yeah, so I didn't buy a BlizzCon ticket this year, and I don't think I'm going to. It's not out of protest to the Hong Kong thing, even though I do think Blizzard handled that completely awfully. I will say that the apology that they gave at the opening ceremony, I do appreciate. I think that's a step in the right direction for sure, and it's much better than not acknowledging it at all. Like, it's much, much better. But, and so I'm not protesting specifically because of the Hong Kong thing. I just am, oh, what the heck? Ukin Pillagers. Those Ukin guys, man, they're everywhere. Yeah, so I don't know. I just decided I don't know if the $50 is worth it to me. Like, that's the equivalent of buying, like, I can buy Shadowlands, which is what I will be doing. Like, I'm gonna buy, it's more than, like, Shadowlands is like $40 for the basic version, and, a version like it's $50, I think, so it's like, I don't know. It seems a little hard to justify that. I'd rather buy Shadowlands, which, by the way, the new WoW expansion has been officially named now, Shadowlands. It's for, the cinematic's insane. Blizzard's art team has consistently impressed me. I don't think I've ever seen a cinematic from them that I was like, oh, that was badly done. Like, seriously? I bought the stupid DVDs of their cinematics for StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and Diablo 2, I think it was, and from GameStop in like 2005. I don't own them anymore. I got rid of them because I just wasn't using it. I watched them a few times over, and that was kind of it. But yeah, I've loved Blizzard cinematics forever, basically. Even back to Warcraft 1, they had good cinematics. They weren't as in depth or as detailed as they are now. If you go back and look at those old Warcraft 1 cinematics, they're kind of jank looking, even like the resolution. But I can't say that they're bad. They were for the time very good, in my opinion. And yeah, what is it? Wait, but I think it's go underground. What the heck? Just do one of these. What can I say? Blizzard's art team's been great forever. I'm still impressed. And then, so I saw the way I watched it was, first thing I saw was the Shadowlands cinematic. That was really good, right? I was like, that's really good, that's pretty crazy. Then I watched the Diablo 4 cinematic, and holy crap, that was seriously somehow even better to me. That was so good. Oh, Ukin Pillager. So if you haven't seen those, you should go watch them. I don't know if I'll play Diablo 4. I mean, the truth is, I only have so much time to play games, just like all of us. And I've been pretty good in my life about not overbuying games. Like, it's one thing I'm kind of proud of for being someone that I would consider to be kind of a gamer, in the sense that I play video games, one of my major hobbies. As one of my major hobbies. I've never been the kind that overbuys games too much. When the Humble Bundles first existed, I bought the first like 7 or 8 Humble Bundles, and I probably played 5 of those games a little bit. And I kind of justified it because I was spending like a few dollars on them, and like literally they were really cheap for those first ones, especially. I don't know about what they are now, but I ended up, and I knew I was sending something to charity, so like I justified it. I gave up after like the 7th or 8th Humble Bundle because I just wasn't playing them, so my Steam library got inflated with random crap that actually were pretty good games, I just didn't touch them. But besides that, I very rarely buy games I don't play. The only other game I can remember is the newest Master of Orion. I bought that, and I don't think I played more than like 2 hours of it. I just never could get into it initially and kind of gave up. I went back to Master of Orion 2, which is my all-time favorite game. I think I did a short video Let's Play series on Master of Orion 2, maybe a year ago. It has like 4 or 5 episodes, so if you ever want to see my favorite game, just look for Master of Orion on my channel. You can watch a little bit, but that's my favorite game, all time. Alright, that should do great. Got the bandages, Flynn's hopefully up and running soon. We'll get those volunteers paired up with the regulars and give them a fighting chance. Damn fine work. I'll recommend you for a Medal of Valor. Cool, and we dinged. Alright, man the Vigil Hill Cannon and use it to slay 20 looters. We're dealing with lawless and no-account thugs. As soon as they gained ground, they started looting right in the middle of a battle. Well, I, for one, am not giving up our booty that easily. Get up to the top of Vigil Hill and man the main cannon. Rain hellfire down on those blackguards. Dismissed. This sounds very fun. Now that we're at 114, I think we'll go do the Deeper into Zandalar campaign quest. But let's finish up down here. Let's finish an quest down here first, because I think we'll wrap up this chapter soon. And then we won't have to come back down this way for anything. Oh, we gotta stop these guys and get on the boat. Get them. See, I can't actually aim right there. It's kind of difficult. Got him. Alright, no more. No one else passes now. I was thinking about, I was like, oh, we should probably, not that it really matters. I was like, we're gonna stop these guys right in the front. Yeah, so I'm psyched about Shadowlands. I'm not convinced of what I've seen yet. I've only really watched the cinematic and heard a little bit about some of the stuff happening. The biggest thing to me is, I am wildly not convinced that a level squish to 60 means anything for my enjoyment of the game. I think it's a great idea. I think in the same way they did stat squishes and stuff in previous expansions. Whoops, I did not mean to make it so well. I think it's really smart. I think it's a great idea. I think it's going to be very valuable to do so for the longevity of the game. I don't think it makes me say, oh, now the game's a lot more fun to play because I'm only level 50 when I start that expansion instead of level 60. Like, that doesn't... And I'm leveling to 60. Like, that doesn't... It doesn't make me think I'm going to have more fun playing. I think it's just easier to manage, which is great. But it's not, like, more enjoyable for me. They destroyed the main gun, and it's time to advance on foot. Let's grab this one. A new wrist piece. Let's put that on before I forget. Okay, listen, I'll be frank with you. We're not at full strength here. I'm kind of aware of this. We're recruiting farmers, so yeah, no offense to farmers. I mean, just they're not like lifelong soldiers. Many of our soldiers recently left for Borealis on new orders. It's like they knew just when to hit us. But we were going to hit back. Every able-bodied man and woman in town has stepped up to mount a defense, take this battle standard and remind them what they're fighting for. Use the battle standard to inspire Marines or militia. And ceasefire. Okay, destroy 4 captured cannons. The enemy has turned our forward cannons around on us, scuttle that equipment to stop the bombardments. Okay. I got a hiccup. Oh, more quests here. Help Talia? Destroy the pirate ship in Daylan's gate. Cyrus taught me how to deal with thugs, bullies, and scum like pirates. When they hit us, we hit back twice as hard. Her hand finds the haft of her hammer. Is a haft the handle? And grips it tight. It's time to hit back.
We can do this.
Cool, we can do this.
Hang in there, Flynn. Just don't die.
Yeah. Don't die, Flynn.
See justice delivered. First to these pirates, and then to the Ashvane Company. Such devastation. Daylan's gate never stood a chance.
How do I inspire these people?
Azerite is capable of this kind of
Just drop it.
I fear not even the Grey Gate of Borealis could withstand it. Time to fight fire with fire. Let's search one of their ships for some of those Azerite bombs.
Okay. We can do that. Somehow I only inspired one of these two. There we go. Got the other one. Just like, come on. How did I only inspire one? So we're also going to do the bonus objective while I'm here for sure. What was that? Fire flask? Hurl. Oh, let's also take that. Hurl the flask with 50 yards, release an alchemical fire at the targeted location. Sounds good. Sack of booty. Okay. Do I want to be in this house? There's a chest in here, but we can't do anything with it. Disappointment. Alright. Let's do this. So I'm not excited about the 60 boost, or the 60 max level. I mean, I think it's nice. Like, I do think it's a good thing. I'm happy they're doing that. I'm not convinced it really matters much for my enjoyment. They're redoing the talent systems. I don't know the details on it yet. I haven't looked into it, but that sounds promising. Like, I'm actually excited about that. I think the current talent system is pretty freaking boring. Like, seriously? It's just, like, so... Nothing's even happened since level 100. Like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm really excited about that. I think that is a smart change. Let's do this. So I appreciate that. I'm excited about it. Let's drop a standard. What do I do if I activate this? Does it follow me around? That sounds cool. Or maybe just enemies of the gate. 5%. Okay. Oh, it is my guardian now. Sweet. I like it. Alright, let's do this. So I don't know. That's like kind of my current thought. Talent thing will be good, but yeah, I don't know if that makes for fun gameplay. It's just a good change that probably should have been made a long time ago. Whatever they're doing to it, I'm not sure, but I'll look into that more. I think there's some details on it. I just haven't seen it all yet. Inspire this squad over here. Otherwise, I haven't seen much. I don't know about the gameplay. I don't know about the new zones. I'm really curious about. I really like leveling. Obviously, it's what I've mostly been doing in BFA. It's what I'm most motivated to do, and I am hoping level 50, 60 change is very helpful for making leveling even more fun. But I'm not sure how that'll exactly will play out. We'll see. I need to go steal an Azerite bomb. That's like the next thing I should be doing. Let's go work that way. These guys just keep spawning on me. It's fine because I need a bonus objective anyway. But yeah. Alright, I want to mount up now. Let's get out of here. Let's get that Azerite bomb. Which appears to be kind of near where we were at, but I guess I didn't pay attention. Over here. Over here. Maybe that's it on the boat. Yeah, that looks like it. Alright. Okay. When do I lose the ability to use this? 115 or below. So the next level or so, I'm going to lose that. I'm going to miss that. No, not next level. 2 more levels. At 116, I'll lose that. That's going to make me sad. I really like that weapon. That legendary. Kill Jaden's Burning Wish. It's been fun. Okay, let's get our bomb. Now we need to just go destroy some...
These'll do nicely. Let's get clear of the ship and give them a try.
Oh, I see. How do I...
Now, let them have it.
Oh, there it is. I was like, what am I doing? Alright.
We'll need a boat to reach
Sick.
the next ship.
Okay. But I'm not ready just yet. I'm gonna go do... We need to go get these cannons. Let's disable some cannons, and then we'll move on to the other part of that quest. I feel like that quest's taking us away from here. I'm not ready to do that just yet. Alright, I think I just grabbed like a lot of mobs. I read a bunch. It's great. Let's do this. Just like all the AoE I can possibly send out. Alright. Alright. Okay, so anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic. Nice, we got our boost from the bonus objective, but I'm cautiously optimistic about the new... Wait, what's up here? There's a rare spawn somewhere? Oh, in this thing. Let's go get it. Who is that? Black-eyed Bart. Okay. Shouldn't be a difficult kill. Yeah, so I'm optimistic about Shadowlands. I'm not sure that it's going to be amazing based on a little bit I've seen, but I'm optimistic. I'm sure I'll enjoy leveling. I'm going to buy it, and almost no matter what, I'll be playing it. It would have to be atrocious for me not to buy it. So I'll probably buy it. I'll probably enjoy the leveling at least. And then maybe we'll do more than that, but at least leveling I'm going to go through. Where's my
Well met.
other cannon? There's supposed to be one more over here somewhere. Maybe around... Seriously. Am I missing it? Is it down here somewhere? I mean, I blew this one up. I'm sure I'm walking right by it. Ah, what's this? Let's kill a few mobs. Get them out of our way. Just quickly. I'm not sure I appreciate them respawning so fast. It's a little annoying. Oh, there's some cannons. Okay, so how do I want to get up there? No path available? What? Alright, hold on, let's kill these guys. I was like, where's Grimthick at? I see he's over there, hanging out. I used a health stone, I haven't done that in a while. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get up here somehow. This is probably away from around the back that I'll get up there. I don't really know if I have to do this quest. I think the other one with the bomb is like the main quest, but I'm sure there's a way up here that's easier than what I'm trying to do. Or like, just gotta be a... It actually really surprised me there's no path available. Can I not get up here? Am I mistaken? Right? I mean, like... There we go. I was like, I'm sure there's a way up here. Like, I'm sure there is. I just probably, from that angle, it's not clickable. Alright. We'll finish these guys off, and then we're gonna finish off our canon quest here. Real easy. And done. No, perfect. Okay, let's head over to the landing boat and board that bad boy, which I think is just over here. I really enjoyed our little buddy that was following us, our mechanical guy, who I think has left us now. That was nice of him to come along for the adventure. So, yes. It was nice watching the Shadowlands cinematic and seeing that, like, I was like, oh, Bolvar, like, I know that, because I've kept up a little more with WoW storylines a little bit, than I had in the past. So that was cool. If I hadn't played WoW since, you know, Burning Crusade, as it was the case in 2017 when I started up on Legion, I would have been like, why is Arthas, why is he bald? It looks so weird. So it's kind of nice. So I learned a little bit about that ahead of time, thankfully. Galeheart Mountain. Okay, that's easy enough. We're just knocking out these quests. Now what are we doing? I don't see a bomb.
Aim for their powder barrels.
I missed, I think.
Take that, you bilge suckers!
Yeah, you bilge suckers. It's an awesome insult. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I was like sitting on it,
They're withdrawing.
and now it's waking up. That hurts.
We actually did it. Could be back.
You know what I'm talking about? Your leg falls asleep. Well, alright. Meet with...
What's happened. Meet me in Vigil Hill when you're
Okay. So we're down here. We need to go back to Vigil Hill. Meet with Halford Wormbane on the Wind's Redemption Borealis Harbor. Our advisors have decided that now is the correct time to further our hold on Zandalar. Return to the Wind's Redemption post-haste. We shall leave for new lands immediately. Okay, why did you drop me down here? Like, what? Why? I don't need to be down here. I need to be up here. Okay, so we're gonna head back, and we're gonna turn in a, I can't get up this? Come on. I know I was up this, I was like, I know I walked up this earlier. And there's other ways around, but it seemed like the best way to me for some reason. So, moving. Running. Okie dokie. Alright, is this a reasonable route up here, maybe? Yes. I want to go do the war campaign quest, but I want to, like I said, I want to finish over here first. There's another quest. What did I miss? There's another one, new one. Freehold, A Pirate's End. Slay Harlan's suite in the Freehold dungeon. Okay, that's like after this. Perfect, that makes sense. So I think we're done with this chapter. Those cowards only understand strength. Show them you're not an easy victim, they turn tail and run. Okay. For Kultiris. It fills my heart with pride to hear the battle cry ring out across the field. That ring's apparently a bigger upgrade, but... I'm gonna go with this. The boots. You will receive this war resource. Okay. The thunder of cannons can strike fear or inspire hope, depending on which end you're standing. Alright. Another chapter complete. Wonderful. New upgrade for us. What does she got for us?
I've trained my whole
Return to Bralis with Talia. Talia. That's perfect. We kind of want to head over in that direction anyway, so... yeah. We must report this attack to Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore and prove to her that Lady Ashvane is behind it. It won't be easy. Lady Ashvane and Catherine Proudmoore have been close friends for years. Quickly.
farewell.
Let's make to
Lord
Bralis.
Admiral must be warned.
Cool. That's great. That's actually extremely convenient.
I don't understand. Why would Lady Ashvane hire pirates to attack Daylan's gate?
That's a good question. Is it for protection money?
Is it simply a test of her new weapons? Or something more?
Like, oh, we can save you if you pay us. Probably not. Wanderer's Cove discovered a little more experience. Cool. So, we're gonna land, I guess, what quest did we just pick up? Bearer of Bad News. We're gonna land over here, it looks like. But we'll make our way over to the Trade Wind. It's market kind of direction, and go for deeper into Zandalar, I think, after this. We'll probably do that, and then I'll... Wait, what's going on down there? That's a good question. What is going on down here?
Can't be good.
I actually don't see anything. Like, this isn't... I don't really see anything.
Finally, some action.
It seems word of the attack has already... Okay, reached Bralis. With the evidence you've gathered, we can prove that the Ashvane Company was behind the attack. Speak with Fort Proudmoore guards in Unity Square. I would have preferred to do this in private, but I don't think we'll have the luxury. Look around. Company men everywhere. Priscilla's got something up her sleeve. Let's get some backup before we go in there and cause a scene. Now... No, I'm not going to do that right now. Like, I will be doing these quests, but at the moment, what I'm looking to do is mosey into the flight path. I think I can get to over here and move to do the story quests, or the war campaign quests, which I'm excited to do. So let's go do it. As always, I want to thank my Patreon supporters, especially Timothy B, Chris S, and recently the new addition Luke D as my top level supporters. So they get the special shout out because of their support, and it's greatly appreciated. It's a nice little in-flight advertisement there. So what is this quest? Scouting map? Oh, it's a scouting map. God, dang it, every time that scouting map quest gets me, I'm always like, oh, I'm going to go to this quest over here. What is this? And it always tricks me. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the best possible way to jump over here. So I got some training orders and picked those up. Achievement earned. Train troops. Training the troops, yeah. What is this quest?
Greetings.
Talk to Ilaria Windrunner to start researching an upgrade. Okay, I know what this is.
Farewell.
Let's do that. Show me my research options. Harness the power of the sea, reducing the cooldown of your heart zone by 40%. Capture the momentum from your recent flight, increasing your mounted movement speed by 20% for 5 minutes upon landing. I'll probably more likely use that, to be honest. I don't heart that often.
Keep your gaze fixed.
Let's do that.
on your target.
And then I get a turn in the quest.
We do what we must
Wonderful.
for those we love.
Okay, but the reason I came here is for this. Welcome back, SoupaSoka. Let's get to work. Cool. We've made excellent progress on Zandalar, SoupaSoka, but we must continue to expand our influence. It is time for us to cross the sea once again to exert pressure on enemy lands, lest they fall fully into Horde hands. That rhymes. Which location shall we secure next?
By the light, the first strike belongs to us.
Let's do Vol'dun. I liked Vol'dun. Okay. Trying to sail to Vol'dun. Yes, I'm aware.
Soldier.
Excellent choice. 20,000 experience. Speak with Grand Admiral Just Tereth and travel to Vol'dun. Okay.
Light be with you.
Excited about this. This should be fun.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Let's do it. Ooh, I feel like it's stretched out, that map. I feel like it's not supposed to be widescreen. And they, like, just elongated it. Okay, Shatterstone Harbor.
We are the sun.
Hope the trip didn't make you seasick. Our mission is only just getting started. Yes, yes. Capture Shatterstone Harbor. Okay. We're going to need a harbor for our base of operations. Those ruins across the way should be perfect for our needs. Unfortunately, it looks to be occupied by a hostile force, so I'm sending the Marines to secure the shore. Okay. It seems rather Manifest Destiny-like. As the most experienced soldier here, I want you to go with them. I don't want to see a single hostile remain when our engineers arrive.
When next we meet.
Okay. That was awesome. Umbrix portal in. That was great. Okay, light up anything that moves. Right? We're basically dropping bombs on these people now. This is kind of genocidal, right? I don't know. Their range on this is very short. Like, as far as it goes. Can I drop it on this guy? Unleash it on them, lads. Does that take care of that? Oh, yeah. And the seagull. Rip. Kind of fun. Evade? What? How'd you evade that? Let's see about that. Does it hurt me too? I hope not. Well, if it didn't hurt me very much. I'm not sure using this is even worth it. Like, I feel like I kill mobs faster than that thing does. Unless I round up a bunch of them. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Like, maybe that's the way to do this. Alright, let her rip. That's pretty good. I guess I should loot these. Seriously though, a little bit unfair that we're dropping those things on people, in my opinion, but whatever. Let's get that one. Let's get this one. Alright. Done. Easy enough. I don't really think that artillery was needed whatsoever, but it was kind of fun grouping up that big chunk of them and blowing them up. I can't deny that. Turn-ins in here? Yeah, okay. We lost someone? Private Leonard. That's sad. Alright, let's kill these guys. Sure. Alright, thank you. Thank the light you came with us. Private Leonard didn't make it and Private James got captured by those damn snake men. The important thing is I think the rest of them got scared off once you started raining death down on them. Small victories, right? Yeah. Plant the Alliance banner and establish your base. Okay. I won't allow Private Leonard sacrifice be in vain. Okay. Let's get our men out here and fortify this place up before those Sethrak decide to come back. Here, plant this banner somewhere visible so the ship knows it's safe. That platform over next to the docks should do the trick. Cool. That was an easy, like, literally we just, like, conquered a little land in about 5 minutes. That's rather ridiculous. Claimed.
Fate smiles upon us this day.
The crew's setting up the camp in record time. Find Sergeant Ermi in Vol'dun. He's a man of honor. He would never leave one of his men behind, but one of these days that sentiment is going to get himself killed. We don't even know what threats we face in this land. We certainly don't have the resources to spend searching for a missing private. I want you to go after him.
By the might of the Alliance,
You know what I need? I need pet. No, that's not what I meant. I meant this. Pet journal. I need Panda Cub. He's been hanging out a little bit in Classic. He kind of time traveled with Chromie. He's back there. He's doing some cool stuff, but now he's back in Modern WoW, conquering Shatterstone Harbor, apparently. There's a rare spawn over here. Oh, there was a rare spawn? That was weird. I could have sworn I saw a little star pop up and then disappear off the map. Maybe it moves around. Alright, we found... Hey, Superlock, over here. What's up? Wormbane sent you after me, huh? Well, he's going to have to wait. This thing knows where Private James was taken. This thing? Vorik? Okay. Harvest 8 prickly pear roots in Bone Trail Gulch. I was shadowing these Sethrek when I saw this one left for dead besides the trail. I don't think he's like the others. Hey, there's a person here. Oh, he's gone. Looks like they roughed him up pretty bad. I made contact and before he passed out, he said he knew where our man was being taken. I need to find out what this thing knows. I'm gonna make a salve for these wounds. Oh. Poisoned barbs. Collect 8 salt spine barbs in bone trail gulch. Okay. What also kills can cure. Okay, so we're gonna collect barbs and prickly pear things. We can do that. Let's get them. Prickly pear number 1. Harvested. This has been a really chill leveling the last few episodes. I feel like I've been just kind of enjoying doing some quests, like nothing really crazy going on. It's been kind of nice. It reminds me a little bit of classic leveling in that regard, how I'm just kind of roaming around doing stuff, like nothing too insane. I feel like the rate at which I'm leveling is decent, you know, I don't know, like for someone that's just kind of, again, sort of casual leveling and not overly rushing through these things. Let's do this, yeah. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I really have. I'm actually really excited to just one of these days hit max level on this guy. I still think it's definitely possible I do it by the end of this year if I just take a little more time and focus on this guy. Where are this prickly pears at? Let's get some of these pears. You know what, hold on, let's do this. I'd like to, these guys just kind of hang when you hit them, it's kind of funny. Like they stall for a moment before they do anything. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't think this model definitely did not exist in vanilla. I don't remember it even in Burning Crusade. I don't know when this model came around, but I've seen it before now. I mean, it's not the first time I've seen that model while leveling this guy, but I'm not sure exactly where it originated from. Like which expansion. Let's finish the guy off. Okay. So what we need now is to loot the, oh, Sky Golem's perfect. We just need to loot the, these things. Interrupted, huh? That's annoying. Alright. So, case bolt. Good. So, I was gonna say, I've mentioned before, I'm not a vegan or even vegetarian full time, but I do eat a lot of vegan and vegetarian meals. And I tried something recently. I bought, so Beyond Foods, the company that makes like a meat-free burger, like kind of like fake burger type of thing, which I like a lot. A lot of people don't like it. I happen to like them a lot. One thing I really like about it is that they also sell it as like just a slab of like kind of ground beef, sort of. It's like a pound of it for like $7 or $8. It's expensive. Like, don't get me wrong, like a pound of beef is like $3. Like real beef instead of fake beef. But I wanted to try it, so I tried the slab, which I'd never tried before, and I like cooked it up, ground it up, and then made sloppy joes out of it. I don't know if sloppy joe is like a worldwide thing. It might just be like a US thing. I really don't know. Sloppy joe is basically ground beef with barbecue sauce. You can add other stuff to it, but that's like the way I make it. Is I just get a good barbecue sauce and mix it up with the ground beef after it's cooked. Maybe cook it up a little bit more once the barbecue's in there, and then I just put on like a nice hamburger bun. That's it. Sloppy joe. Easiest thing ever. They're so good. Like, I love sloppy joes. Probably one of my top 10 favorite sort of entree foods. Anyway, I made sloppy joes out of Beyond Beef, and it's seriously really good. Like, I've been eating that for my lunches for the week at work. I brought it with me and just microwaved the meat, the fake meat, and yeah, it's been good. Highly recommend it if you want to try something with Beyond Beef, or even like any fake meat, just throw some barbecue sauce on it. It's really good. Alright, got the cactus for the solve. Yes, those will do the trick. Got those barbs for me. Yes, that's the stuff. I hope you didn't get stung out there. The antidote's ready. Administer the antivenom to Vorik. It smells like death and tastes... Why would you taste it? And tastes worse, but it should be potent enough. Let's hope that we're not too late for it to do any good. I guess maybe it's like a oral antivenom. Here, no, you're administering it to his wounds. His salve. He should not have eaten it. Why would you eat that? It should work nearly instantly.
We must remain
Bizarre.
strong.
My strength is returning. Good, good.
Are you here to help?
Thank you, stranger. I'm afraid you don't have time for more of an... We don't have time for more of an introduction. Your friend is held captive by the faithless. Don't worry, my people will be happy to aid you in return for your kindness to me. Fly to the Sanctuary of the Devoted. That's a cool name. I think I've been there before on my rogue. I saw a creature like your friend here. We both were being held captive by my ruthless kin, the Faithless. Before I was cast aside, I gave him something to protect, something most precious. Naturally, I would also like to see your friend's safe return. Our friend will lend you their aid. Come, I will call for my pterodax to take us. Together we shall find where your soldier friend was taken. Okay. I'm a little bit skeptical of trusting this guy. I mean, like, what am I going to do? Not do the quest? Of course I'm going to do it, but I don't know if I totally trust him. Our temple is the last bastion against the faithless. Long ago, we three, Korthik, Solthis, and I, ruled as one. We were entrusted by Orloa to protect 3 keys which sealed away an ancient and evil power beneath the sands. But Korthik betrayed us, and Solthis was slain. Now Korthik and his followers, the faithless, hunt for me and my key. The fools. They captured me and searched me, but I had already secretly hidden it somewhere they would not expect. I snuck it into the pocket of a prisoner they had just captured. I believe he called himself James. It's imperative for us all that the key remain out of Korthik's hands. Come, our temple is ahead. It is kind of cool, moving in this temple. Sweet looking temple. I've definitely been here, almost 100% sure I have on my rogue. Which would have been like a year ago. Alright. Oh no, the Faithless are attacking the temple, indeed. Defang the Faithless. Kill 12 Faithless attackers in the temple. Okay, it's simple enough. Disrupt the Faithless assault on the Sanctuary of the Devoted. This isn't the first time the Faithless have attacked us, nor will it be the last. The temple must be protected. Please do whatever you can to destroy their siege equipment and push them back.
The faithless empire.
It was, okay, yeah. Find Private James and free him from his captors. Okay. This should all be fairly simple stuff. Let's get these guys. Do that. Just like throwing out everything you got on this first pack. It's kind of fun. I really do enjoy just like dumping all sorts of stuff on baddies. It's one of the more fun things about being a warlock, I think. You're just going crazy, unloading all sorts of stuff. These sound effects remind me of Silithids. Apparently these guys respawn really fast, so like standing here is not going to do any good for me. Like, seriously, I've killed so many mobs right now, and they just keep coming back. It seems like in the same spot. Which is fine. We'll just get up and move in a moment. Let's start walking this way. Yeah. Let's just call Grimthick over here. Who's this big bad guy? Rare spawn? Yeah, we want him. Should be fine. Let's do Unending Resolve, something I never use. I would say this, like, I never use this ability. Because I just, like, don't feel like I need to very often, so it seems unnecessary, but I don't know. When I use it, I'm always like, yeah, it's a good skill. I should use this more. What, it's like 40%? Apparently that guy's hitting me pretty hard, though, so I should be careful. Wow. I was getting nuked anyway. No interrupt, no silence. I did not stand in that, apparently. Yeah, that's a really bad thing to stand in. That's what I was like, what is hitting me so hard? I was like, fine, all of a sudden I was getting blown up. Alright, I should be placing these banners, which I have not done yet at all. If I destroy this, does it also kill the guy, or does that guy, like, start attacking me? Oh, apparently they just watch. They're like, hey, you're blowing up my cannon. I'm like, yeah, I know. Sorry, dude. Where's Grimthick? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I put him over there, that's right. Alright, let's do one of these. Let's do this. Alright. We've killed all the mobs we need to kill for that. Just gotta blow this up now. We still gotta do another spire on the other side over here we'll get in a moment. And then a couple more cannons, a couple more banners. We're gonna go rescue our big buddy over here, James. You know what I never watched, I did watch as a kid, but only once, was James and a Giant Peach. How do I disable it? Follow me. There we go. I was like, how do I disable him to go to that location? I haven't used that in a while, so I'm drawing a blank, which is embarrassing, but all good, all good. Grimthick's so close to dying. I'm just gonna... Did I summon a fresh one if I do that? Nice. Grimthick's like, what the heck? It's a lot like, I don't know. I don't want to spoil any movies. It's like one of those movies where, uh-oh. Summoned a bug. It's like one of those movies where you're replicating someone. Okay, so Star Trek. Look at Star Trek. The whole idea of Star Trek is they have teleporters that teleport you, but the idea is you're basically killing yourself, and then a copy of you is being made somewhere else. That's essentially what those teleporters do in Star Trek. It's kind of morbid if you think of it that way. It's kind of how I've thought about it for a while, and I've read that somewhere, and I was like, I think that makes sense. Like, it's clearly can't be you anymore. It's just making a copy of, like making a map of your atoms, and then disassembling them and then reassembling them elsewhere. Which by that logic makes me always wonder, like, why even do the disassembly? Just make the copy elsewhere. And then you'll have two, you know, Captain Jean-Luc Picards of the USS Enterprise. If you've never seen that meme before, it's probably because it's before your time, kids. Yeah. Is YTMND still a thing? I think it got shut down. YTMND. You're the man now, dog. Like that whole thing. I think it doesn't exist anymore. Let's mount up. Let's get back and turn in all 4 of our quests. Go back up here. Take a right. This is kind of turning into a long episode, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. I'm enjoying what we're doing. We're making good progress on our level 2. We're already halfway through the next level. I can't believe you and the Sarge went to such efforts to rescue me. I'm speechless. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, defang the Faithless. I've already heard how you sent the Faithless running. On behalf of my people, thank you. Break the siege. The Faithless will never stop their siege, but your efforts have bought us time. Where does this get turned in? Oh, duh. That's still the Darkmoon Fair. Which is... next tomorrow it starts. I'm just gonna go do it on my own. If I don't get over there on video. Speak to Private James and uncover the significance of Vork's stone. It's good to see that your companion is back unharmed, but more importantly, let's see if he still has my stone hidden in his pockets. Is there anything in your pockets? Oh, is there? Oh, there's some sort of stone in here. That's the key. Yep, it's a key. It is one of a set used to contain a great and terrible power. Follow me, if you would. Long ago, before the sands began to spread, a monstrous Sethraxi warbringer descended upon our lands. He began to slaughter all in his path, troll and Sethric alike. It was only through the intervention of our Lower that we were spared. Sethrilus sacrificed herself to subdue the Sethrax, but not before it was able to destroy an ancient pyramid that stood in the center of this land. The power unleashed from this destruction was immense. Our land was forever altered. The great sage Sulthurus enlisted the aid of Korthik and I to raise a magical barrier to seal away the fallen Sithrax. We swore that we would never allow such terror to be unleashed again. Korthik grew tired of peace. He turned his back upon the sacrifice of Sethralis and foolishly seeks to combine the keys and unleash the Sithrax upon his foes. Korthik is insane. He must be stopped. It's hard to read text that's moving like that. Oh, I just missed that. This is dire news. We better go report this to the High Commander, says Ermi. That's good. I feel like there's a cinematic here, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we've followed you. The Keeper's Key. The Faithless will never stop their siege, but your efforts have bought us time. Indeed. It's time we get headed back. Wormbane's going to want a full report. Report to Commander Halford Wormbane. I can't believe what we got ourselves in the middle of here. Keystone Sithraxi. No, it's probably Cathraxi, not C. Cathraxi. There's even a Snake Man civil war going on. All I know is Wormbane is going to want a full report, and if there's anything I hate more than inept privates getting themselves captured, it's paperwork. Let's get going. Let's get moving. Okay, is there a shortcut? I thought they did this old-fashioned way. Why are you wasting my time in chasing your butt all over lands unknown? Sir, I'll do better, sir. You better square yourself away, private. Man, y'all, some bullies. I'm gonna say, I think I saw a flight master over here. I hope it's a flight back. I don't know if there will be or not. New location discovered. Okay, perfect. It's already been discovered. I was like, I don't remember grabbing a flight point back there. I appreciate them having that. Oh, look at that cool building back there. That's really cool looking. I forget what that is. I think I've been there. We're probably gonna fly over it. Or near it. Or maybe not that far. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's farther away or not. I can't remember what that is. I swear I've seen this though. That's a neat looking building, right? I mean, that's actually really cool. It reminds me a little bit of the unreleased kind of Azshara temple thing that was in Vanilla WoW was alpha. That was like in the, it's like on Designer Island or Programmer Island. There was like a structure that, it was the one that John Statz, one of the ones John Statz made but never got released. It was kind of a spirally thing. It doesn't really look like that, but the idea of a building that's kind of shaped like a snake or a viper or a spiral type of thing is, it just kind of reminds me of that a bit. Wormbane listens to your report. The news of the Cathraxi is troubling, but you did well in befriending the local population. This likely won't be the last time we'll have to depend upon them. Well done, SoupaSoka. Thanks. I appreciate the kind words. What's up, Umbric? You will gain these followers. Oh, Umbric's gonna follow us, cool. I was skeptical when High Commander Wormbane asked me to accompany him to this vast desert. I did not believe there would be much of interest here. My assumptions pleasantly were unfounded. The Sethric who populate this region command powerful magic and wield it with unconventional techniques. I'm eager to study their accoutrements to further unlock their power, but my first priority is to aid you and the High Commander in whatever task you have need of me. Please do not hesitate to call me. Cool. Return to Halford Wormbane on the Wind's Redemption in Borealis. Shatterstone harbors an expansive foothold and one that we will use to great advantage against the Horde. I will leave Umbric and the others in charge here. Let's get back to the Wind's Redemption and return to Borealis. Cool. I shall return to the Wind's Redemption, let the Grand Admiral know you are prepared. This guy's also porting out. That's a cool portal. I wish portals looked like that. I've now phased in to where other people are. That guy just leveled up or something, I think. Cool. That guy has a title of Honorable, but he doesn't have the Hand of Adult title, so guess he's not that cool. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh, beard's coming in. It's like slow, you know, it takes its time. It's been a couple weeks since I've shaved. My mustache seems to like come in much stronger But like even this part does fill out a good amount as I let it go a little bit more, because my beard hairs are a little like kind of wavy and curly. They're not straight, so they tend to like take up a lot of volume as they grow. It's pretty solid. Takes us back to Viralis, yeah. So I think we're done with this campaign quest. Probably the next one's at 116 and 117, I'm guessing. We'll find out. The waters outside Vol'dun are rough, but Jess Tereth is one of the best helmsmen on the sea. Let us roll one victory into another. Complete the war campaign. Okay, Vol'dun foothold. Cool. Heart of Azeroth, level 6. Now we need 118. Okay, so it's going to be several levels before we get there. That's fine. Scouting map quest. Flynn's back. Does that mean he has a quest for us? I mean, he does have a quest for us. I'm going to grab this quest. And then we'll stop here for today. Freehold, the Pirate's End. Okay, this is the same quest the other guy was giving us. That's fine. We're not going to... I'll grab it, sure, why not? Not in a rush. Alright, so next time, we're going to go to down here to either prepare for trouble. Probably do those. Probably start here, and then we'll eventually move up to these northern ones. So, let's do this. So, I'll wrap up here. I'm going to fly down here, just kind of get ready for next episode. Oh yeah, so the beard is coming back, if you didn't catch that news. It is closing in on winter time, and I'd like to be prepared for that madness. I prefer to be warm. Well, I actually like the cold. I do like cold weather a lot. Like, I'm abnormally comfortable in cold weather, I think, compared to the average person. But I do appreciate... I don't like the cold when it's blowing a lot of wind. That's kind of painful. And that's where the beard is mighty. So I'm excited to have my beard back in action for maybe November, December. Maybe shave it off at the end of March or something. Mid-March. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.